Hey guys, this is work episodes for working on my episodes, and I wanted to tell you guys things today about my next episode. If you check it out, please pull a link to my YouTube channel, please do. If you a police listeners on my podcast. I will talk about police and I will talk about FBI things and I will talk about scouts too. Scouts, it's like if you are in scouts or something. If you want to be a part of bar in scouts, you can do that too. Actually, and today's work day for me, myself, I'm working on things or episodes. And I do work on my episodes, and I do shows, any shows you watch on sites, too, actually. If you are on YouTube channel or something, please do option my YouTube channel. If you like this podcast, please listen to next more episodes about like all stories about yourself and make up your own story and make up your own great edited YouTube channel stories too on your YouTube channels too. So I will start off what I'm doing right now. Today is work day for myself, and I've been hitting for YouTube channels. I've been hitting those for people to make podcasts and for budget needs for work to keep mommy's home. And my mom is actually home right now, so she's working and I'm doing my own working on my podcast. And if you like this podcast, this is a couple my episodes I'm working on for nurturing things for people start work more. If you like this episode, you can do that too, also. And I'll talk to you guys about what kind of shows we can make and what type shows we can make. You can make up stories about scouts and you can make up questions, stories about yourself too, actually. If you have a more spokespersons to work, if you are a spokesperson, if you are any spokesperson to work or something, if you like to have a job or something, it's like FBI, police, officers have jobs, something. They do hire for a job for any police to work in fire departments and work in FBI and police or something. You can follow tail too for that too. If you like to follow tail for fire departments, you can do that too. And I need to know when, what time, and what days they are working first. I know what days I am working on my YouTube stuff too, also. So if you like this episode I'm making, stay tuned on next episodes of like police episodes, tennis episodes on my episode tonight, too, actually. I'm making a things on my YouTube stuff. I'm created some YouTube channels for everybody else. If you are listening to my old different kind of holidays episodes, you can listen to those too, also. And if you see me dishing on my YouTube channel, you can pull a link to that too, actually. And a lot of my I have a lot band too. It's called Christopher Dyke Solo on it too. I actually have a band too, so it's called The Boys. And that'll be me and my best friend Keith. We do like policing, talk about popular things on this cast I'm making for make new episodes. If you like this, it's on Bunch Olympics. It's actually the same things. Police and FBI and police and police stations and FBI stations too, and fire department stations too, also. If you like take tune on those episodes, you can check out, follow me, and we do order popcorn. Actually, if you want to, on to download a app for selling popcorn too. That's online, and I will go to my scouts masters and ladles. It's a notice on this too. They will know about our city trying to help out for a troop. If you want to help stuff on troops, you can help them too, and all that too. You can be a ball in that too. And if you want to be a part of being a ball in staff, like I'm a staff for YouTube channels for a climate, talking about my YouTube channels, also. If you are a police and FBI and all different cops societies out there too, I want to be a officer to also. My job, I want to have a job at a police, and that's one of my goals, to being a police myself too, also, cause I have friends are actually cops too, and if they are a listeners on this too, you can understand scouts and you can understand FBI, police, any talk shows, any shows, you making that up, and if you want to intimidate on things where you do your catchers too, if you are like, I know police have catchers too, also. I know they have catchers too, also. And what days you are on podcasts, let me know. Pitch in if you are into YouTube channels, let me know. Cause this is today night working on my podcasts and stuff about listeners too. A lot of listeners does make some podcasts talk about hosting things, like if you want to be a talk host and a speaker So I mean, you can be one of those too. You can actually be volunteer for a volunteer for speaking, and you can speak shows on your next episode. If you like this, it's something and I want to tell FBI and police and FBI and I know they work in the city to Huntsville. And I want to tell you guys Merry Christmas too and Happy Holidays for the police and that's just my mom farted. Just joking. Yeah, I am doing fine for now, and I'm making a family making for my family and love them, support them, support your family too. If you are a cops and fire departments, any kind of police stations and Ontario County fire departments are actually our families too. And I want to tell them Merry Christmas to you guys. If you are in crimes, Ontario County crimes shows, and police shows on TV too, and they are actors on TV, and I want to tell them Merry Christmas, Hanso. If you want to look for a police and FBI and acting in police shows too, you can act with those people too. If they are affected to us, they can do that too, Hanso. And they do make movies too. Movies and other sites you do online. My mom is checking in a mail right now, and see what people always like doing. Something. This is my night sip to make podcasts, and night sip for making YouTube channels too. For night and mornings episodes to Hansa. So if you like to have more speaking on my next tune or something, you can do that too, Hanso. Everybody else are working right now, and my mom worked for my actually she worked in my EBB and she does that too, and I still love her and she loves me. So all these people love me because I am doing great things for my YouTube channels. Hey Marlo. Happy afternoon. And I'm doing really great things to work. And I want to work more things on my YouTube channels also. Because it's a part of working on my next episodes or my work episodes too. So I have time to work on my YouTube channels too also. And I do make up captures what days I am on my YouTube channels too, also. So if you want to see those things too, you can please do. And if you like to work on like things you can do in requirements for shows and alternative kind of shows you make, you do like YouTube making and make film making and I do YouTube making and movie making for and scouts too. I do that too, also. And if you want to FaceTime on your podcast can be on my next episodes. And if you want to follow my episodes, please do. I have tons of episodes on my podcast. So, any sites or podcasts too, you are if you are a Down syndrome society talk host on this too, you can please do. And I'm talking about what kind of stuff I can do for Down syndrome too, also. And I made a tenant episode, a cheap episode, and making episode for making YouTube channels to also. If you are a candidate on YouTube channels too, you can listen to those too. I do that too also. And for state games too, I do episodes. I do TV episodes, and I do people American words too, and for state games, and I'm a current guard for Bike Olympics, U.S. Games. If you are listening to this, if you in a lot of these sites are like cop sites, and if you are on police network or something, they have TV shows out there talking about you shows and talk about them nimble stuff and them nimble jobs, lives too. I'm doing this for people who have Down syndrome, and no, it's not mean for people all Down syndrome. I mean kids have Down syndrome too, also. It's for them too, also. I know a lot of Down syndrome kids are actually a police too. I saw this on a long time ago, thing on things on Facebook talking about Down syndrome and talking about our stuff, what you do, being yourself. It says be yourself, what you do around people you love, your loved ones, and I want to tell WWE too. And I see up you guys too, actually, what you do for us, and part of the troop too. A lot of WWE is a troop too, also, and cops too are actually the same thing too. I know John Cena, his brother named Matt Cena. I know he is a police officer to Hansha, and I'd like to meet him someday. And if you like this or something, I can meet up a lot of people I'd like to meet. And if you are on TikTok or something on like police and officers or into TikTok episodes, and you can talk about all hosting about TikTok, and you can listen to my TikTok channels on this too. If you want to update those, you can do that too also. And maybe someday, maybe in the future, maybe my mom can let me have my basement back. I'm just joking, Mom. I'm just joking. My mom knows I'm joking with her. So if you like things I'm hearing, if you are a police, something they can upsend my YouTube channels and they can speak to me what I can do with my new alternative kind episodes I can make for them too. Also, if you in movies, the cops movies, or like Monaco PD, Monaco File, and stuff like that, and people around the city, because I admire those people, what they did in movies too, also, because they admire people to admire them because they fight for us. And stuff like that too. And I want to tell WWE too, thanks for Super Bowl Town and all superstars in WWE too. And I want to grade 8 that too for I know they have top 2, Harsha. Yeah, so if you are like if you in Army, United States Army, in United States of and if you are on some more new episodes, you can do that too, Harsha. If you check it out, or something, I'll make up some. I'll show you this too. These are a scout casuals. What days? What these meetings are too, also. And I do those kind of things too, also. For themselves too. So if you want to be a ball. If you want to be a ball and being a part of the police, you can do that too, Hansho. If you want to be a part of ball and scouts, you do that too, Hansho. I know Army, and now say U.S. Marines, and police, and FBI are actually the same thing. Okay, they do it more for the Olympics too. So I want to start off what I am doing for you guys to make new episodes, make any kind of down system episodes out there to Hansho. Because my goals are like a lot of extreme goals to join with police. If you want to join with scouts, you can do that too. And you can join with FBI too, Hansho. And you can join with fire departments too. You can join with those people too. And furthermore, you need to have a sign up sheet if you want to have a job with those people too. And I say up you guys all the time because every time you guys show up, like any towns you are at, something like all people from Chatham too. I know a lot police are a Chatham police too out there too, Hansho. And I want to say hello to them because I actually know them too, actually. I have friends in schools are the police to Hansho. And I want to be involved with those people because they are my friends. And they ready for new episodes and next episodes too. If you in all different cop societies, if you are in police stations, societies too, you can be part of all on those too. And I do write down what casuals, what days police stations are open to Hansho. And what days they are working and what days are like police and FBI work too. Cause I like to work for them too, also. So if you like to listen to my next tune episodes, you can do that too, also. If you are in more speaking, more things out there too, you can do that kind of stuff too. If you are listening to this too, you can do that too. And these are shows you can make to Hansha. Like all the sites you are on, like shows online, and you can do live streaming shows about any kind of shows you make and what kind of stuff like you are listening to, and you can do that too, Hansha. If you want to have a YouTube or something, please listen to my next episode. If you are in Boy Scouts, Troop 312, they have meetings too. Maybe FBI and maybe police and episodes and tenant episodes and all of them too. It's cheap too, Hansha. And these meetings are like 6:30 p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. Those are what time these meetings are in Scouts. Those are Scouts meetings, castles to Hansha. Because I do that kind of things too. And I do filmmaking and YouTube making for castles to Hansha. If you are listening to this next episode I'm making, it's really for making up stories about, like, you can make new listeners, love stories, and your stuff what you do in being in police. Something you can do that too, Hansha. If you are a ladies cops out there too, they work for police too, Hansha. And I just wanted one of you guys know that too, Hansha, because they work for police too. So if you are into this too, if you are at State Fair or something, I do write down what castles, what days our State Fair is too, Hansha. If police are a big fair cops too, Hansha. So these people are hosting State Fair. So, and I want to be a Scouts Korean Guard in a Scouts episodes too. I want to be a Korean Guard for my Boy Scouts called Boy Scouts 312. If you want to listen to this, what days you are doing Scouts, and you can do that too. I know a lot of police and FBI and police do too. You guys can be joining with Scouts too if you like too. You can listen to my Scouts master what he say. He is a chairman for in Scouts too. He's the chairman, and I'm a chairman myself too for in Scouts too, Hansha, and for police too. Cause them are my thing. My thing is making YouTube channels. For like making YouTube channels and others and YouTube channels to make up questions, stories questions on my phone about like I made a Making episode and Tinning episode and a Jeep. I made a Jeep for Boy Scouts 312 to Harsho. I learned Jeep in the episode and Tenant episode keep them in safety too. So if you have any safety badges out there to Harsho for meetings for Boy Scouts and FBI and police have badges something and Scouts is something you can follow them and follow mine episode too. If they want to look for a job with me and being the ball and jobs or like police and episodes and jobs or like police and FBI jobs too. And I'd love to be one of those too. And they have hospitals out there too and fire departments and things I want to start doing like making safe lives too. And I'd like to save lives podcast for save lives too also. If you are a save lives listeners on this too, you can listen to my next podcast to making more work and more work jobs to make YouTube channels to hustle. If you want to create at a YouTube channel, something you can ask me, I can ask you, and you guys can do that too, also. Sorry about that. If you like this, stay tuned with my work episodes, and my next episode is yours episodes to hustle. If you are in TV cities, like if you are cops or something out there, if you are a Beanfield cop, it's a notice on this too. If they have a job or something, they can hire me to come and maybe have a job with them too also. My goals, my life goal and my future goals are like cops to hustle. And I want to be one of those people to hustle. So they a ball and being paid in my Olympics too, and they shoot up them towns and shoot up our city and you shoot up our city too and shoot up our city podcasts to hustle and if you are a president or actually cops too, they can listen to my next episodes too. They can listen to mine too. I do great at a YouTube channel for police and FBI hosting too, because I'm hosting them too for them podcasts and for them any sites you are on cops sites too. I know a lot of sites are cop sites and FBI sites too on internet too. They can do that too also. And I do people work for a police too. Can be a ball and being a part of what a Scouts is too. If you want to have fire departments and police and fire departments and hospitals can come to my Scouts meetings too. They can help you guys can be involved in safety things too. They can help you be a part and be the ball with those people. Because I know those people because they are friends I am friends with. So if you are fans like you are like because I'm a fan on my podcast. If you are a number one fan of Scouts, if you are biggest wire number one fan of police and FBI fans out there too, also. Because they do the great things for working on the sites and working on our city too, also. And I see you guys all the time, because I go outside and mow the crest all the time, and I went outside a lot of times, see all these fire department trucks came by and police cars come by, and they honk at each other too sometimes, and it's so cool you do in life too. And yeah, I have friends are cops too, cause they in high school with me back then a long time ago. So if I go back into high school again, and I want to graduate from a police candidate too, also. Cause I want to be a police someday. And if you like this too, please do that too. I see you guys all the time, and it impress us to really great things what I'm doing for Great Ed a podcast for police and for FBI too, and Sherman police too, and Chatham cops too, because I'm great at a YouTube channel for them too also. So if you like this, please stop by to my new tunes, and I want you to send this up on iTunes, actually, and I want you to send it up on Fox News, Criminal, too. So and if you are a ambassador or a YouTube ambassador too, and I am a coordinator and ambassador coordinator for making YouTube channels for cops to also. So you have a great week, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays for any police out there, and tell them Happy Holidays. And I want to tell Chatham police and Sherman cops and Chatham police and Sherman cops and FBI and all timid, kind police citizens out there too. I want to tell them Merry Christmas and watch WWE also.